Hello, this is the Timeless Tarot, and today's reading is for the sign of Leo. It'll last for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I have laid out a spread. Let's go straight to the bottom of the deck, and we have got... Ooh. Well, bottom card wants to break away from the card underneath, so we're going to take both of these, and we have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups. The Three of Pentacles is steady energy, it's planning, and starting to achieve what you have planned. It's putting plans in motion and starting to lay the groundwork for something, if you like. And what's come with it is the King of Cups. This is the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio masculine card, but really this is the king who doesn't know how he feels. So if I read these two together, it feels to me like there is a masculine who has feelings that he wants to turn into reality. I think on one level this is causing an element of confusion. I don't think he's confused about how he feels exactly. He's just not quite sure how to turn his feelings into concrete action, is what it sort of feels like to me. The Three of Pentacles is also a 3-year card, so it could be that you're in some sort of 3-year cycle, or that something important happened 3 years ago, perhaps, to do with the way you feel. I mean, this masculine is all at sea, basically, with his feelings. They are coming and going. He's all over the place. But like I say, not in terms of how he actually feels. I think how he actually feels in a personal way is clear to him. I think what is not clear is how on earth to make the feelings into something concrete, how to turn what he's feeling into reality. It's really interesting because at the centre we have the King of Swords, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, mature masculine, crossed by the King of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which would be your card, particularly if you're a masculine watching. We've got 3 kings out right at the start here. So there is a lot of king energy. If you're a masculine watching, it could be that you've had to really step up into some sort of elevated position. Maybe you've become a little bit more mature. Perhaps it's a working thing where you've had to step up into a leadership role, perhaps. Or it could be in terms of perhaps, well, the air sign king can sometimes be a lawyer. The fire sign king is dynamic energy, really. So there could be a bit of push and pull going on here. In fact, through all 3, through how you're feeling, how you're thinking, and what you're actually going to do about anything is sort of what it feels like if you're a masculine. If you're a feminine watching, have you got 3 men on your mind? Well, I suppose some feminines could have. Or is this all the same person that's showing up in this reading? Well, it could be, you see. This could be a case of head versus heart versus action. So it could be that there is a masculine who really is trying to work out what to do for the best. His head and his heart are in opposition, and his ability to do something is being hampered. That is not being allowed to happen currently because that's in the crossing position. This feels quite an emotional start, to be honest. It feels like if there is a masculine involved or you are a masculine watching, it feels like your emotions have really been taking charge. And it could be that you're not comfortable with that. That isn't very stabilised, actually. That could be a bit destabilising for you, perhaps. Well, it's very unusual to have 3 kings right at the start. But equally unusually, we have the Queen of Wands crowning the situation. If you're a Leo masculine watching, you have got a fire sign queen in your sights, most definitely. If you are a Leo feminine watching, this is your card. And this is showing you to be in your best energy. But now we have a pairing. Is there something going on with another fire sign? Well, in terms of longevity, that would probably be a good thing. 2 fire signs together make for a good pairing. What is going on here? Well, it's not quite clear, is it? This isn't particularly a love reading, but this feels quite a lot to do with partnership, I would say. Something has been left behind and somebody wants to rush in. What it feels like is, if you're a feminine watching, it feels like there is a masculine who has been really in two minds as to how to approach you. And because he's not sure, he's had to retreat. We're at odds with each other again here. He does not want to retreat, he wants to advance. But action and thought are at odds with one another, and feelings are all over the place. It could be that by August you are able to actually make an approach. By then you possibly worked out what you're doing. That, I think, feels very masculine. So that's if you are a masculine watching this. If you're in two minds over a feminine that you've had on your mind and you're not quite sure how to proceed, I think by the time we get to August, I think you'll be able to make that advance quite quickly. If you are a feminine watching, let's take another card. Let's take a clarifier for the Queen of Wands. Well, would you believe it? It's another king. So we literally have all four kings out now. This is what you're probably looking for if you are a Leo feminine. You are looking for somebody stable, financially secure, somebody who is comfortable and able to support you in every way you want. Now, this is that king. This is probably who you are looking for. That feels like a really good pairing. So if you're a Leo feminine watching, it could be that really your best match is going to be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but not necessarily. Those are the qualities that you're looking for in a mate, perhaps in a partner. If you're a feminine watching and you've been dating, perhaps you've been gradually working out which masculines aren't right for you. The good news is here that we've got all the kings. So you're in the right energy to find something substantial and long lasting. I think where the problem is that some of these kings are not comfortable with forward looking. In a way, it feels like there is quite a tussle between emotions, heart, head and action going on for quite a lot of these kings. And it could be that you have met a lot of men of the right stature and the right age, you know, that sort of thing. But they're still not delivering what it is that you think you want or what you think you need. And to have the King of Pentacles clarify your card, it would indicate to me that you do know what you're looking for. If you're a Leo feminine watching this, you're in your best energy and you know what it is you're looking for. You know the sort of person you want to share your life with. This is good news. If you are a Leo masculine watching, I think there is a bit of a tussle going on between your emotions and how your heart feels compared with how your head feels, compared with the action you can take. There is some sort of limit on the action currently, but I believe that by the time we get to Leo season, you will be able to come in and make some sort of progress, which is good news. In the underneath position, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a small offer. This is what people can't see or is hidden. We have the Two of Cups, the perfect pairing, the perfect love pairing, and we have Victory. If you are a feminine watching, I think you might have your eye on the perfect partner. And that's probably what you're going to find, actually. I think it could start off small. In fact, actually, probably this individual, in a way, needs to start small. It could be that they are young or younger than you. It could be that they don't appear to have much to offer, but they have great potential maybe. Now, I was watching or reading something the other day that said don't get involved with a man for his potential. But in this case, I feel like that is quite a genuine thing because we have these two really good cards supporting it. Victory in finding your perfect partner. Well, I think either way, whether you're masculine or feminine, I think that this, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have got a very, very good chance of finding that person, which is absolutely amazing. And again, they could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 6 of Wands is victory. It's winning. Two of Cups is perfect partnership. There is no other way that I can view this. There is somebody has got something to offer you, and it is going to lead you to finding your perfect partner going forward, which means that you're going to be triumphant in finding your partner going forward. Wow. In the past, it feels like there's been a lot of anxiety and upset, worry about, possibly could be anything, doesn't need to be about love, but so far this is feeling like very much a reading of finding your partner, and in the past that has not been easy, I don't think. Let's take a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. I think you were stuck, actually. Stuck in the past, feeling like you couldn't find what you're looking for. It feels like everything has been a bit of a problem, actually, in the past. That you've been stuck with a problem is what it feels like. Well, going into the future, we have the Lovers. This is a divine partnership. This is true love connection. It's Adam and Eve in this picture in the Garden of Eden. This is a really strong fiery energy. It's guided. If you're a feminine and you've been thinking about a masculine, actually even more so, if you're a masculine and you've been thinking about a fire sign woman, because we've got the King and Queen of Wands out now, I think this could be indicating that this fire sign partnership is a very good one. The Lovers can also be a choice. So let's take a clarifier. Good news. So it could be that there is some choice to make and there will be some sort of good news about that choice, perhaps. Or actually that the choice might be good for you. I'm not that clear on that. In the personal position, we have the Emperor. So we now have 4 kings and the Emperor. There are a lot of people in this reading. The Emperor is the Aries card. It's also the card of being in charge, really. It's courage. It's pride. So perhaps in a personal way, pride is what has been holding you back, maybe? What from? What has pride been holding you back from doing? Ooh. Well, 2 cards fell out here, and we have Justice, which is the Libra card. It's the card of balance, and we have the Knight of Cups. So it could be that something, you've been holding yourself back, I think, from coming forward with an offer. I think you've got your eye on somebody, is what it feels like. If you're a feminine watching, you know exactly what it is you're looking for and possibly even who it is you're looking for. If you're a masculine watching, I think you've very much got a fire sign feminine on your mind and you wanting to come forward with a love offer. Don't forget, we've already had the King of Cups at the start, knowing how he feels but not knowing how to go about doing anything about it. And that is being confirmed here. He wants to make an offer, but he's not sure that he's in a balanced mindset enough to make one. So pride is preventing him. That's going to change because, as I said, once we get into Leo season, things will become a little bit easier or clearer. In the hopes and fears position, we have other people. Yeah, it feels like other people are not going to like the pairing, or you're worried that other people won't like the pairing, or you're worried that home is going to be some sort of issue to do with other people. Wow. Well, now we've got the Ace of Cups. In terms of love, the other people are going to lose here. Don't forget, we've already had the card of victory and the card of true partnership. So here, the other people have got no hope of winning. Love is going to win here. Whether or not the people at home like it or not, love is going to win. Love is going to be victorious. Wow, really exciting. This is fascinating, actually, to see how it's going to develop. It feels like there is a partnership that is due to come into being that at least one of you knows about and you're really, really keen to get this partnership together. There are other people that feel like an issue, but that is not going to be an issue long term because this is love. Wow. In the hopes and fears position, we have communication. Fast flowing communication can be Cupid's arrows. One of you is hoping for contact. One of you is going to get contact. Do we need a clarifier for the 8 of Wands? Well, the 8 of Wands is also 8 weeks, and this reading is a 4 to 6 week reading, so it could extend slightly longer than that. Let's get a clarifier for the 8 of Wands. Oh, well, there we are. We're going back to this masculine here of not knowing how he feels. Should he choose to make communication? Should he choose not to? What should he do? Communication or choosing not to? It's both, isn't it? And we had choosing and communication already. And it looks like in the future position, the communication is going to come in. The outcome, we have the Hanged Man. Yes, this poor masculine who's not quite sure what to do. He's biding his time, trying to work out trying to work out whether or not this is the right partnership, whether this is what it feels like. It feels like a partnership, Tim, but is he feeling the right thing? And so the Hanged Man is here gaining enlightenment in a different position, trying to work out if he is correct. And I think that is why at the start we had the King of Swords and the King of Wands, really trying to work it out, using his head, trying to work out with the dynamic energy that is part of his Leo personality. What should he be doing? Not sure. So he's taking a little bit of a rest, it might look like, to work out what to do. He's not really resting. He's still trying to work out what to do in the future. Well, we have two more cards here that came with that, and we have the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Well, this is good news. Progression is always really good through the numbers. The Five of Pentacles is having nothing. Should he do something or should he have nothing? Should he do something or should he have nothing? Well, the Six of Pentacles says that he should gain some balance. And it looks like he will be gaining balance. And don't forget, we've already had the card of balance down here, the Libra card. What should he do? Should he progress? Should he approach? Is he balanced? Is he making the right decision? Well, I think he will be making the right decision because the very last card I took is Judgment, and Judgment is a wake-up call. Now, I know I said it was a general reading for Leo, but this is feeling like it's a masculine Leo reading, really. It's feeling like there is a Leo out there who is trying to toss up what to do to approach a fabulous fire sign feminine, trying to work it out. Is he good enough? What to do? How should he think about this? How can he progress into something stable? Well, the Judgment card is here to say the news is that you will work it out. This is a reciprocal energy. There is no fear here. The energy is a two-way thing. You don't actually have to choose whether to have this fabulous female or not. It's a two-way street. If you're a feminine watching, Judgment is here to say that biding your time is a good thing. Somebody is thinking of approaching you, or you are thinking of approaching someone. In this instance, the gaining of enlightenment is helpful. You might be worried that you're not going to find anyone. You are going to find someone. The energy is going to be free-flowing, and it's going to be a two-way street for sure. This is reciprocal energy. This is a shared feeling. You both feel the same here. Somebody wants to come in with an offer. Somebody has got a serious love offer to make and to bring you into partnership, true partnership. So if you are a feminine Leo or if you are a masculine Leo, it really looks like true partnership is what is in store for you. It feels like it's going to be starting in about the 8th month of the year. It feels like something is going to be changing then, and the approach is going to be a lot easier for you. There is going to be victory. So regardless of how you actually feel at the moment, there is a level of confusion here. You're not confused as to whether this is the right person for you, but you are confused as to how to make this an actual thing, how to make concrete progress. Well, you will do it. Victory is coming, and wow, I'm very excited. Well, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe so that I can read your energy more easily, which will help me to do more accurate readings for you and your situation in the future. And if you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. But until the next time, this has been the Timeless Tarot. Goodbye.